So hi all, welcome to the YouTube channel Mechanical Engineer. So in my previous video, we discussed about the introduction to tank integrity management, and we also discussed about the API 650 standard, which is used for the which is used as a reference for the for the inspection of the tank, and it is most commonly used as standard for the inspection of any kind of tank, whether it's used in a chemical company or an oil and gas company. So we also covered the various sections of the APS 650 standard, and so today we'll be discussing further detailing about the section 8. So I hope you all can see my screen. So today we'll be covering about the inspection that are covered under section 8 of API 650. Then we also will be covering about the equipment that are used for the inspection, the working principle of this equipment. So these are the inspection that are covered under API 650. First is the LFET, which is used for the inspection of the bottom plate of the tank. Then we have ultrasonic testing. Ultrasonic testing is done for the thickness measurement of the tank, for the roof plate, for the bottom plate, and the shell plate. Then we have red fluorescent magnetic particle inspection and color contrast magnetic particle inspection. Both these inspections are used for the inspection of weld joint. Majorly, the WFMPI is used for the inspection of weld joint inside the tank, and CCMPI is used for the inspection of weld joint on the roof of the tank. So then we have the wiper crawler. This is a kind of magnetic crawler which is used for the inspection for the thickness measurement of the tank. So we'll be covering the details about all these inspections. So LFET, the commonly used equipment is the PC based Falcon 2000 Mark II. So this is one of the make of the equipment which is used for this LFET test. Then we have for MPI, basically for MPI, we use a kind of a magnetic powder which is mixed with the water, and this magnetic powder is being spread over the weld joint of the storage tank. Then once it is spread, then we use a DC yoke, which is a kind which has a magnetism inside it, and this DC yoke is moved slowly across the weld joint, and then we use a UV torch for the inspection of this weld joint. So if at any point if these magnetic particles are accumulated at certain portion of the weld joint, then we figure out there is a certain kind of undercut or some defect in the weld joint. So this defect has to be treated well in advance to ensure that there is no kind of spill from the tank, because this can lead to further deterioration. If this weld joint further deteriorates, it can lead to spill from the tank. So NPI test is basically covered from in the inside of the tank, where since the portion is inside, there is a dark absence of daylight. So this kind of inspection is used, whereas the CCMPI is used over the roof of the joint. What we do in CCMPI, there are basically three kind of agents which are used. First is the cleaner. We clean the weld joint with the help of a cleaner solution. Then we have this filler. We fill the weld joint with a filler solution, and then we have a developer which we spray on the weld joint. So I can show you some of the photographs. These are the various agents. So in the first thing, the person is doing an color contrast MPI inspection. He first spray the cleaner, then the filler, and this is the developer. This is the last phase in which a developer is sprayed on the weld joint, and any type of flaws in the weld joint is visible. And in the second photo, the person is doing the NPI, where as you can see there is a yoke which is magnetic yoke, and these magnetic particles are being tested. this magnetic yoke is used for the inspection of the weld joint. The similar kind of yoke we are used for the magnetic particle inspection, and the similar yoke is used for the color contrast magnetic particle inspection. So this covers our magnetic particle inspection. Then the Viper crawler. This Viper crawler is a magnetic crawler which has a magnetism inside it, and it is with the help of this magnet, the robotic crawler, there is a stick on the shell of the plate, and as it crawls across the shell of the plate, is measure the thickness of the tank. So basically, it is very difficult to connect the probe directly to the shell because the probe can get damaged. So what we use in this crawler is a water pump which is connected to a water tank. This water pump pumps the water between the probe and the shell, which act as a film, which act as an insulator between the probe and the shell. And then this probe measures the thickness. As the crawler moves across the shell of the plate, it measures the thickness between of the shell plate. So these are some of the references from the API 650 standard. As you can see, the section 8 covers the MPI. It also covers the ultrasonic examination, the liquid penetration examination, and the visual examination. Now in this slide, we'll be discussing about the principle of LFET and the ultrasonic thickness. So LFET is this is an equipment, and it is been crawled on the bottom plate of the tank, which generate which penetrate through the plate thickness, and the sensor detect any abnormal variation in the plate thickness whenever the scanner approaches the flaw. This also viewed on the LED display of the scanner. So as you can see, it has the sensor, and as we move across this sensor at the bottom plate of the tank, if any point it detects some certain flaw in the tank bottom plate, it immediately that flaw is displayed onto the screen of the laptop, which has been connected to this device. So this is a working principle. Then, as I mentioned, this is an tank floor Falcon 2000 is one of the equipment which is used, which is used with the software of this machine. Then we have ultrasonic thickness meter. Ultrasonic thickness meter basically works on the principle of ultrasonic waves. These ultrasonic waves penetrate through the tank plates, and it measures the thickness. Use the ultrasonic thickness meter, which has a probe, and its probe is kept on the bottom plate or a roof plate, so we can measure the thickness from the one side of the tank. These are the some of the working principle of this equipment that we use for the NDT inspection of the storage tank. So thank you for watching my video, and if you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel, and we will be covering more details about the API 650 standard in my upcoming video. Thank you.